about. We all come back, we all come from a different ethnic group, and we also have our own background of how our family raised us, some with fathers, some without, some with single parents, what have you. And that's what develops us to the women that we are today. So have you thought about taking that? Doing that?
I mean, Roz Stevenson, who's sitting out there, has helped tremendously with the publicity campaign. You know, I've done, I don't know, maybe 9, 10 print online interviews. We were on E at the launch party. And, you know, Roz and I are working on some things now. I'm getting ready to lose her, but we're working on some things now that will help promote. And then I'm going to England to...
She's been invited.
I've been invited to England by these Air Force people.
I think it's fabulous.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a signing at the, I think it's called Lakenheath Air Force Base in England. And then I've been invited to the Women of the World Conference in London on March 8th and 9th. So we're going to present the book there, and I'm going to do some panel. It's all kind of, I don't know. I just know the dates and time. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, you know, I'm doing you know, a lot of social media marketing, and you know, I'm going to do some book signings around the country, and it's a movement.
I think it's great because I think it's going to touch a lot of women.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked that question, because I think a lot of
that's
women
the
can be touched. And I'm fortunate to be here and to listen to these women today, because it does touch your heart.
Right.
But you know, if you get out there to more women, it's a great thing.
Mickey, I have a question to do with the technical part about it. How and why did you decide to do it in black and white? Because I really prefer black and white myself. Because I think you get detail that is totally missed by color. It camouflages it, but was that part of your decision?
Well, you know, it was always going to be in black and white, but it was especially going to be in black and white when I looked at the color. I was like, because you know, you look at some of the photos in color and you're just like, oh, it's just vibrant, it's just popping. And, you know, and actually her photo was a mistake. Her photo, the flash didn't go up, but I liked it. You know, the way the light just kind of did bounce off her face and there was darkness behind her. But yeah, I mean, her photo in color is so wonderful. And I was like, you know, but yeah, you know, I learned in black, you know, I was taught in black and white initially. And
It's classic.
yeah, it's classic, yeah.
Yes, it's
So
beautiful.
that's part of the reason.
Question. Hi, Nikki, I know you mentioned there were so many women that didn't make it in the book. So the question is, will there be a part 2?
There is I've already started.
And also, will you be writing one for the males?
Well, you know, I asked a man about this the other night.
Oh, that's a good.
Not you, Tori, but.
I like that.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
And I said, you know, do men even think about at what point they fell in love with themselves? Don't you guys come out of the
They're
womb?
always in love. Wait a minute. They fell in love with themselves the day where they were born.
Yeah, so I don't know that that concept would work really well with them.
It would be a different question.
Yeah, it has to be a different question.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes,
I have a
ma'am.
question. I hope it's not off base, but I really think that there are some of us who haven't yet learned how to love ourselves. And it would be maybe good for you to address that. What does it take for someone who hasn't yet learned how
To get to that.
Wow.
Or they realize that they may have already.
Yeah.
I think I'm being very honest.
Yeah, you know, no, there are people in the book who say that, you know, so, you know, I don't know what it takes, quite honestly.
Of
I
the
mean,
questions that you've asked already, what might you ask to someone who is borderline struggling and left of the mark and right of the mark of getting over yet? What would it take? What are they struggling for? What's omitted? And for me, probably it's growing up in a Baptist Texas that told you you shouldn't love yourself.
Really?
Yeah, well, pretty much. Pretty much it's others, Lord, yes, others, let this my motto be, so that you don't even have a self. Till you're too old to even recognize it.
Wow. Wow, that's
a whole nother book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let that good rubber hand.
And not even to answer it, I appreciate your roots and what you said, but I think just to ask the question puts you on the path to answering the question. And no matter the age in which you ask yourself that question, I think the presentation of the question begins the journey. And I think everybody has said it's an evolution. I don't think it's a destination. I really think loving yourself is really a journey. You know, it's a
But people on
lifelong
the journey probably need a little help.
Yeah, but I think it may be by starting to even pose the question. And sometimes if you don't have an answer, to have other people answer it for you why they love you, sometimes those elements help. That their answers will help you get to your own, if you don't have your own.
Or ask it
But
of
ask
yourself.
the question,
But I
begin
think
to really
for
pose the
Nikki,
question.
that